is Food Culture. The magazine breaks down everything that goes into your total eating experience: recipes, gadgets, decor, and design. This month's cover features architectural designer Rocio Romero, an expert in modern kitchen design. Joining me now to talk about kitchen design trends, designer slash cover girl Rocio Romero and piece editor-in-chief Catherine Neville. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Catherine, congratulations on issue number 2.
Thank you very much.
Living up to the standards that you set in issue number 1.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I was excited to be able to put Rocio on the cover. She's been a designer, an architectural designer for about 10 or 12 years now.
Yes, very long time.
Absolutely, and I think that kitchens have become the center of the home, and one of the things that I really wanted people to start thinking about was how to incorporate modern design into their own homes, and Rocio is kind of this international architectural superstar.
Oh,
that
nice.
It's true. I mean, you've been covered in Dwell magazine, you've been covered nationally, but a lot of people don't know what you're doing, and it's here in Perryville, Missouri, and you live here in the city.
That's right.
So I think it's important for people to kind of learn about modern kitchen design.
Yes. Rocio, what makes up a modern kitchen design? What all goes into it?
Well, first and foremost, it has to be efficient. Everything has to be in arm's length so that you're not busy running around the kitchen getting your food and prepping and whatnot. And then the next thing is to have it be really open to the rest of your home. So the great room concept where the living room, dining room, and kitchen are all one fluid space. So the kitchen really opens up to the rest of the home. And as we all know, everyone congregates to the kitchen, and so even if you're not technically in the kitchen, you're visually connected to the kitchen throughout the home.
And bigger's not necessarily better. I mean, in your Perryville, Missouri, kind of the house that you have there, it's what, 8 by
16
16
feet, so
right.
it is pretty small for American standards, but I mean, it's not totally small. You were in it.
Exactly. It doesn't feel small.
Rocio, tell us what we're seeing here in this video.
That is a design by, well, Jim and Hui are the clients, and he is actually an architect, and the two of us came up with certain features, and they have white tile in the background, stainless steel cabinets, and they've tucked the refrigerator to the left.
The very hidden refrigerator that you can really hardly see right there. And why is it important to hide a refrigerator? Why do you do that?
Well, because of the design, there's so much horizontality with the clerestory windows and the counter space. Countertops are all horizontal, and then the verticality of the refrigerator chops it up. So I was kind of tuck it somewhere along a wall to hide it.
Okay, we're looking at some wooden cabinets here. We're transitioning from white to wooden.
Now this is Napa, and the client here wanted more of an earthy, homey feel, so we went with wooden cabinets, wooden countertops, and stainless steel.
And I think, oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. That couch right there that you have, Rocio, that's what you're talking about, being the very open atmosphere there. So if you're not in the kitchen, you're looking at it.
Good point, yeah.
And lots of color on this one. We're going from white to brown to green.
They wanted color, so they got it. You know, it's and then all the refrigerator. It's a counter one that's hidden underneath the countertop, and so it's all embedded within that countertop.
Now you are doing prefab homes, which means that they are fabricated in a factory and then shipped out. So you do a lot of customization with your clients during the design process.
That's right. We actually design and sell the exterior component, and the interior we design, but they buy those components locally. A lot of it is IKEA with some custom features, with custom countertop stainless steel primarily.
So you're saying IKEA there. So this whole philosophy of less is more, it doesn't necessarily relate to being expensive. I mean, it's not going to transition into that.
Absolutely not. You can really come up with a beautiful kitchen design and spend $10,000 to $12,000 if you really, you know, do your homework. And I think the appliances is maybe where you end up splurging, and so sometimes it becomes $15,000 if you go high end. But yeah.
Now, if somebody has a home that they're not planning to move, if they want to incorporate some modern design, you know, techniques into their own kitchen, how would you suggest that they do that?
I think first and foremost, pick the best part in, well, you have to really hone in on the space and highlight the existing space and make do with what you have. And in my design, since there's a lot of light features, it's easy, but I would hire a designer and then start from there and come up with a good plan, and less is more.
All right, Rocio and
Less is
Catherine,
more.
thank you so much. We could probably talk about this for hours this morning.